Hey, it's Aquila Mariyah here, and today I'm going to be discussing how to know when to let go of a friend or a significant other.
I like to sit back and watch a tree grow. I like the way they think it's all growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these.
If you're new to my channel, my name is Aquila Mariyah, and I'm a mindset coach. I empower people to believe in themselves by rediscovering their worth. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm so that way my video can reach more people. So this video is inspired by a friend. They asked the question of when do you know when to move on and let go of somebody, pretty much. And I'm not going to say who they are because I don't know if they want me to. So when to let go of somebody, it can be difficult to, number one, know when to let go, and two, to let go, especially if they are somebody who's been in your life for some time now, or if you are someone who gets connected pretty easily to people. It can be very difficult to just make the choice that's best for yourself. So in order to know when to let go, you need to ask yourself some questions, like always with everything that I discuss with you. Is this person adding to your life? Is this person appreciating your time? Is this person somebody who I have more good times than bad? And sometimes that in itself can be confusing. So that's when you weigh out pros and cons and try to remember as best you can. If you didn't keep a journal throughout the relationship, then that's when it comes down to weighing the pros and cons and being able to trust yourself to be honest about the relationship and not just focus only on the good or only on the bad, because that can be misconstrued. So you got to ask yourself some questions, and you also have to open your heart to letting them go, because if they're not adding value to your life, if they are more of a problem than like a gift, then you need to move on from them. I would definitely recommend you sitting down with them or calling them if you can't necessarily sit down with them, and let them know how you feel about the relationship and let them know why you are letting them go, basically. Like I said, this is going to be extremely difficult to understand that it's time to move on, and it's also going to be extremely difficult to actually move on. So you just have to trust that you're making the right decision for them and for yourself, because maybe they're not bringing out the best in you, so you're also being a problem for them. If you're trying to progress in life, if you're trying to make positive changes in your life, then you can't have somebody that's bringing you down on a regular basis or at all. We all have arguments. We all have our moments where things just aren't going the way that we want them to, because most people want things to go their way. It's just the way that life works. Unless you're an indecisive person, you just want somebody else to decide because it's easier that way for you. Other than that, you kind of want things to go your way. So when it's not going your way, it can be difficult. But if you're working on yourself, you can work through that. Bottom line, if somebody is not adding value to your life, if somebody is holding you back, if somebody isn't appreciating the growth that you are creating, if they are more negative than positive in your life, if they're just overall not adding to your life in a positive way, it's time to let them go. And like I said, the way to let them go is to sit down, talk with them, call them, whichever is best for you. Please don't ghost people. I've been somebody who's been ghosted like a couple times and it doesn't feel good. And you don't want, if you truly care about this person, you don't want them to feel rejected in a way to where they can't get closure or don't understand what's going on. But if you sit down and just open up to them and let them know that you know that you're making this decision because it's best for you and it could be best for them, then do that, because you don't want to leave people wondering and not understanding and then holding a grudge because they've just been ditched. But if you sit down with them, then they can get that closure, and maybe it can help them understand, like, you know what, they're right, we aren't good to be around. And it can also help them realize that they need to take the time to work on themselves and create a better change within themselves as well. I hope that this video was helpful in some way, and I hope that you implement the things that I've said. You want to be mindful of who you surround yourself with, because you only live once, and YOLO. Sorry. But you only live once, and you don't want to be stressed out all the time. You want to be able to live this life like to the fullest, and you want to have heaven on earth. I know that it's possible to have heaven now and have heaven in the future when it's time for you to pass. But there's no reason to have hell on earth. So if you're miserable, think about what you're surrounding yourself with when it comes to your thoughts and when it comes to the people you're around. Create change in your life and don't give up on yourself. Continue to grow and implement and continue to take action. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that way you're notified every time that I upload a new video. My new upload days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you're watching this. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching or group coaching, definitely check the link in the description below and book your free connection call with me. In the connection call, we will be discussing what it is that you are dealing with and what habits you are trying to create. That way we can see if my program can actually help you achieve your goals. So always remember to be love, be peace, be positive, spread love everywhere you go, and always, always be you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these motherfuckers.